Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Jam. Today we're going to dive into one of the most celebrated holidays across the world, St. Patrick's Day. So whether you're Irish at heart, or just love a good excuse to wear green, enjoy a pint of beer, or maybe catch a parade, St. Patrick's Day has a special place in global culture. But have you ever wondered where the holiday came from and how it evolved into the celebration we've known today? Well, that's what we're going to cover today. Enjoy the show. First, let's start with the basics. Who was St. Patrick and why do we celebrate him? St. Patrick was born in the 4th century in Britain. He was captured by Irish raiders at the age of 16 and brought to Ireland as a slave. And after about 6 years of labor, he escaped and returned to Britain. But he later went back to lead Ireland as a missionary. St. Patrick is credited with converting the Irish to Christianity, famously using the three-leaf shamrock to explain the Holy Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So that's where that three-leaf clover comes from. It is important to note that St. Patrick wasn't Irish by birth. He was actually Roman British. However, his deep impact on the culture and history made him a national hero. St. Patrick passed away on March 17, 461 AD, and that's the day we honor his memory. So that's the day we celebrate, March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. Okay, now that we know the basics of who St. Patrick was and when the holiday falls, but let's talk about how St. Patrick's Day became such a big celebration. The holiday was originally a religious feast day marked by prayers, church services, and observance in the honor of St. Patrick's contribution to Ireland's Christianity and him converting them to Christianity. In Ireland, St. Patrick's Day was celebrated with many businesses closing for the day, and people would gather in churches to honor the saint. But the holiday really began to grow beyond Ireland when Irish immigrants arrived in the United States around the 18th and 19th centuries. At the time, Irish immigrants were facing discrimination, and they were really struggling to integrate in American society. So celebrating St. Patrick's Day became a way for Irish Americans to assert their identity and their culture. So over the years, the holiday transformed from a religious observance to a broader celebration of Irish heritage and culture. A pivotal moment was in 1762 when Irish soldiers serving in the British Army marched through New York City in the first recorded St. Patrick's Day parade. This parade marked the beginning of a long tradition in American cities, and by the 19th century, you had parades, festivals, and public gatherings all over the country. St. Patrick's Day didn't just stay a religious holiday. It became an immense part of American culture. And it was a lot different than when it started in Ireland. But how did that happen? By the 20th century, the holiday had evolved into a major public celebration in the U.S., especially in cities with large Irish populations like New York, Boston, and Chicago. Today, St. Patrick's Day is celebrated in cities across the country, regardless of whether or not the people that are celebrating are Irish. New York City hosts one of the largest parades in the world, with millions of spectators each year, people gathering in the streets, proudly wearing green and waving Irish flags, and enjoying music, dancing, food, and more than likely beer. But it's not just about the parades. St. Patrick's Day has grown into a massive celebration, including pubs, bars, restaurants across the country. Food and drinks play a huge role in the festivities too, from traditional Irish foods like corned beef, cabbage, green tinted beers, and cocktails. The culinary aspect has become a huge part of the experience. People who may not normally drink a lot of alcohol come out in full force, often wearing green, wearing shirts that say, "Kiss me, I'm Irish," "I'm good luck," whatever, while celebrating. One thing that's also interesting is cities like Chicago, they go all out in their celebration. They even dye their river green to celebrate the occasion. The Irish pride on display in these cities often extends beyond just the Irish American community, as the holiday has grown into a universal celebration of fun and festivities. But what's the lasting impact of St. Patrick's Day on American society? For starters, it represents the melting pot idea that is so central to American culture. Over time, the holiday has transcended its Irish roots to become a holiday celebrated by people from all different backgrounds. It's one of the few holidays where the cultural aspect has more staying power than the religious aspect. It's about having fun, embracing diversity, and celebrating what it means to be part of a community. St. Patrick's Day also has a cultural influence on things like music, dance, and fashion. Irish folk music has become an integral part of the holiday, with bands playing traditional tunes at parades, pubs, and public celebrations. And in terms of business, St. Patrick's Day has become a commercial phenomenon, generating billions in revenue from merchandise to special holiday-themed drinks. St. Patrick's Day has become a lucrative holiday for businesses. The entire wearing green trend has its roots in its holiday, with people flocking to stores for special St. Patrick's Day apparel. So as we wrap up this episode, St. Patrick's Day started as a religious holiday to honor St. Patrick, the patron saint of Ireland, who played a key role in spreading Christianity across the country. Over time, it became a celebration of Irish heritage, especially in the United States, where Irish immigrants embraced the holiday as a way to assert their identity. What started as a day of celebration and observance for St. Patrick has blossomed into a global celebration of all things Irish, or at least Irish-themed. It's a day to wear green, enjoy a pint of beer, and most importantly, enjoy each other's company. And there you have it, St. Patrick's Day in a nutshell. So whether you're celebrating for religious reasons, cultural pride, or just to join in the fun, it's a day to bring people together, celebrate life, laughter, and a bit of Irish luck. I hope you learned something new about the origins and the impact of St. Patrick's Day. May your day be touched by a little bit of Irish luck. If not, you may be jammed. Thanks for listening.